Well, hey there, my partner in crime. It's been a while. Don't act so surprised. It's not like this is the first time I've dropped in on you, uninvited. I thought you appreciated my company. Don't worry, I'm not upset. I'm just teasing. And don't look so worried, okay? I'm not here for any nefarious reasons. I'm not here because of any plot or scheme or trouble. As a matter of fact, partner, I'm here because we never get the chance to just talk, do we? I mean, think about it. The first time you and I met, we were competitors, facing off against each other. And then I was the villain in your story. The thief who stole from you what was essentially life-saving medicine. I'm glad we got that misunderstanding cleared up, but even then, after that, it was sort of touch and go, sort of complicated. Remielle Dan, S-rank criminal wanted for the attempted assassination of Eldrada Sunbringer. I'm glad you didn't let that label skew your judgment, but it certainly took a long time for you to trust me. And all our meetings from there on were fighting, violence, investigating, never just talking. And I still haven't thanked you properly for what happened last time. I mean, none of it was a surprise to me. I planned all of it. And I was even in conversation with Lindvern and Secret. When they came to arrest me, they were planning on truthfully taking me into protective custody, but you didn't know. You couldn't have known. And you, my sweet little partner in crime, you just couldn't let it slide. You were fully prepared to become a true enemy of Rose Califer, all for my sake. And you saved me. Even if I didn't really need saving, the intention, the thought, the care, I want to reward it. And I'd like for us to be friends, more than just partners in crime. I want us to be people who care about each other, just as people. So, for today, since I know You've been keeping busy because you always keep busy, don't you, little proxy? I thought it might be nice if I gave you a little pampering, you know? Nothing too special, just. Well, I brought some ear cleaning supplies. I'm pretty thankful that that at least hasn't changed in 100 years. People still do this. I was worried I might not be able to find the supplies I needed. And then maybe I could brush your hair. And if you wanted, you could rest your head on my lap and let me wrap you up in my wings. And as we do all of this, maybe we can just talk. Don't pretend to hesitate, all right? If you want something, you should just take it. Are you all right if I start to clean your ears? All right. Then I'll start gently scraping away. The last time we were like this, close like this, that was after I found you crying in the rain, wasn't it? We both just ended up trauma dumping to each other. As you gently toweled my wings dry. I do still wonder at my own motivations sometimes. I think about Belly and I think about you, and I find myself wondering if I'm just looking for someone to fill that gaping hole in my chest. And if that is the case, then it's not very fair to you, is it? It's been 100 years since then, but I was frozen in a way, in stasis for most of it. It still feels fresh. And you tended to and preened my wings just like she did. You danced with me like she did. But you're not Belly. You're someone else. And I think I've realized that I like you for the person you are. Someone who's very different from her. As a friend and as a partner in crime. Whether we eventually remove that last part Whether we just say partner someday, well, that's something that we'll need to figure out together. Not that you haven't already called me that once. I haven't forgotten. You are uniquely you. And despite my efforts, you've become someone who might be just a little important to me. Someone I might just be willing to trust. Which is why I really want to get to know you outside of all the enchainers and void hunters and fighting and the end of the world. For example, what about movies? You still have those 100 years later. And I have some ideas on films I might like to see, but imagine what it's like for me. The world, culture, life has changed so much in what felt like a blink to me. For someone who was completely new to the world, someone who doesn't know anything, who came from somewhere far away where nothing at all is the same. What's the first movie you'd show them? Not a movie to remind them of home. We both know what movie that is, and I would like to watch it with you. But what movie would you want to use to show someone what new Eridu's really like? Or what about food? I certainly recognize some recipes and ingredients, and there's plenty I could probably cook for you that you might never have tried. But I expect the same can be said for you, right? Do you have a favorite restaurant? Would you be willing to take me someday? In New Eridu, at least. Outside of Rose Califer, I'm nobody. Not a wanted criminal at all. Not anyone worth noting, really. In New Eridu, the two of us could go to a restaurant together and sit down and enjoy some good food and good company. Where would you take me? What would you want me to try? bubble tea was just... I don't normally drink 3 beverages at once. I was just curious. And I had the Denny's to spare, so I wanted to sample a variety. All right. You know, you have changed. I'm serious, you have. You used to get so flustered so easily by me. And now look at you. You're learning how to snark right back. It's cute. You're cute. Oh, and there's the blush again. Is it the hair brushing, or is it that you didn't expect me to be earnest for once? I think I know the answer. And I think I might file that away as a technique I might just consider pulling again in the future. Or I can just try being earnest full time. Interesting offer, proxy. But where's the fun in that? You know I like my riddles. And I know you like solving them. Or have you forgotten that before you were my partner in crime, you were the detective tracking me down? I remind you, you only know about the milk tea incident because you were watching me, tracking me, hacking into cameras, for that matter, to try and monitor my whereabouts. Almost sounds like you were obsessed with me. Oh, I know, you had your reasons. I was an unknown and a threat and something you needed to figure out. But that doesn't change the fact that you were sort of stalking me for a little while. I forgive you. How do my feathers feel? You know, keeping them this pristine, it's a lot of effort. Thirens with furry tails or fluffy ears. Sorry, I'm picturing a fluffy eel now. Honestly, I think I might want a plushie of one. When you think of thirens, with fluffy tails and fluffy ears. They need more shampoo than a human, and usually they require a specialty brand, but they can still generally treat it just like hair. Feathers are a whole other beast, especially when you consider the variety that exists. Birds, the animal, well, they often take dust baths, but can you imagine me doing that? I think I'd die of embarrassment. So instead, there are all sorts of specialty products made that allow you to clean and preen. But it's still slow and frustrating to someone impatient like myself. But I went to the effort because I wanted to make absolutely sure that when I got my cute little partner all bundled up, wrapped in my feathers, wrapped in my wings, it would be the coziest, softest, most lovely thing you've ever experienced. Something so soft and wonderful. That no tail or ears could ever match. Am I doing it? All right, Proxy. How about you close your eyes and just rest, all right? I'll be gone in the morning. Oh, but I wrote you a little note. It's on the nightstand. It has my knock-knock ID, so text me, all right? I really do want to spend time together just as people. That sounds really, really nice, honestly. Or you're asleep already. That's okay. I'm sure you'll see the note. And if not, well, I can always swing by again later. There's nothing exactly stopping me. Rest well, Proxy. My partner.